And when he finishes the spell, you see this up here.
Uh-oh. That's big.
Yeah, it's definitely a giant frog, about the size of a bear.
At last, a foe worthy of my hammer.
Awesome.
I hope we can make him croak.
Let's
Oh.
not jump to any conclusions.
There we go.
Oh.
Hope he doesn't get a leg up.
And somehow there's not a giant frog in my creatures, which I didn't notice. So I'm going to add a character sheet real quick. Giant frog.
Just want to say that I told you guys this was going to happen.
Oh no, I can't drag it over. What the heck? Oh wait. Compendium. That's what I wanted. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. All right. Just made a character on the fly. And it's going to go on 15. Yeah, we'll leave it there at the bottom. Okay. So yeah, he casts that. That is his turn. So he summons a giant frog. That brings us to Finn.
All right. I do not want to execute this poor guy on the ground, but I don't want him waking up. Can I give him a swat in the head with my hammer? That is not a killing blow.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get advantage because he's prone.
Just kind of a casual croquet mallet type strike down there.
Yep.
With your foot on his head?
Yeah, I don't want it to go too far.
So go ahead and make a roll. 11. So that's not enough to kill him. So he wakes up. He's laying prone on the ground. Oh, he's got 1 hit point.
I'm assuming I could have just coup de grace him. Had that
But
been my
you said you
intention.
didn't.
Oh no, I didn't want to. I just want to make sure that he's not coming after me.
He doesn't know that. He just knows that you just whacked him with the warhammer. He is clearly on life's death's edge right there, and he stumbles to try to get up.
I did it with the flat of my blade. Can I hit him again if he's standing?
Nope. You get your 1 attack. Oh, I thought you were done. That's why I moved to their turn. You have more to do?
No, if he stands up and he's within range, do I get an attack of opportunity on him on a stand up?
Nope. You only get an attack of opportunity if he leaves range. So if he tries to run from you. But yeah, you hit him hard enough. He's not going to get to go. He's going to stand up and try to defend himself, but that's all he's going to do in front of you. The other 2 are going to try to attack you, Kafe, and yeah, they're using. Can I change the name here without screwing stuff up? I think. Okay, so tries to hit you with the spear.
There we go. I figured out how to output it.
All right. And he rolls a 21,
That hits.
and it's 4 damage, 4 piercing damage. And the second one tries to stab you with his spear. Holy crap, I rolled again. A natural 20. And he hits you for 6 piercing damage.
Start warming up them death saves.
God.
No doubt.
I wish when I played I got all these rolls. And that is their turn. Kafe's up.
Okay, so I put sleep out again because I want to see. It says how many hit points of creatures. Does that mean once they're damaged, you can affect more of them?
Yes.
Is that their current hit points? Oh, it is, in ascending order of their current hit points.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to sleep these fools again. I
Okay.
don't roll. So 25 points worth.
Oh, did you roll?
Yeah, it was the one right before I put the... I can do it again.
Yeah, give me another roll. That way it's after the other stuff there.
19.
All right, so that one would definitely... So these two go to sleep again. Because I believe you can just sleep them again. Because they only had 1 hit point apiece. And that leaves... Let's see, that was 3 hit points. So that leaves 16 for this guy. And he has not that many. So he's asleep. Yeah, all 3 of these guys fall asleep again.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm just
And
going to
then
assume me clubbing him made him fall asleep.
I turned to Finn. I said, "Don't touch them," as I move forward.
Okay, so sleep starts back at 10 again. Blade Song's at 8. We move through, and Giant Frog gets to go. Oh, you're going to move?
Yeah. So cast and then move,
Okay.
and I'm done.
All right, so Frog is going to /roll. He's going to do a 1d2. 1, he goes after Kafe. 2, he goes after Finn. All right. He makes a leaping bound. Lands right next to Finn. And makes a bite
Swallow
attack.
me. Swallow it.
Hits for 20. Target is grappled. You have to roll a DC 11 or higher, or you're grappled. It means you are restrained and can't do anything. Nah, you're too big for him to swallow. I think swallow only works on small.
What am I rolling against here?
Your grapple is a strength check, so you're going to make a strength check. So you do a...
I think it's strength or dex. Your choice.
Yeah. So you got above 11. Okay, so... Yeah. Oh, that'll be on your turn, though. You'll break free on your turn. Right now, this tongue is wrapped around you. And didn't it do any damage? Should do 1d6 plus 1 of damage to you. I don't think it rolled that. So it also did 1d6 plus 1. So it did 6 points of crushing damage to you. Or I guess, does it say? Oh, no, it says piercing damage for some reason. Okay, so it did 6 points of piercing damage to you. Its tongue is wrapped around you, and you are currently grappled, and you'll get to break free on your turn. So that roll will be your break free.
Okay.
That's the giant frog. Shaman. Does he want to do anything? Oh, as a bonus action, he'll move the spiritual weapon over. And the spiritual weapon will try to attack you. So I think I just cast that again and it works.
Didn't that already stab you in the back once? Or was that the boggling?
So I rolled a 17.
Miss.
So yep, spiritual weapon misses again. And then he's going to charge at you and attack you. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's got a two-handed spear, so he'll just try to spear you. He rolls an 11, so he misses.
Sweet.
All right, that brings us to Finn. You have rolled, and your strength, you've broken the grapple off the tongue, which means it's your turn.
All right, he'll the grapple maybe was like on his right arm as he was raising his hand up to strike, and he's going to say, "By the power of the light, you will yield," and that hammer will glow, and maybe that's what breaks the grapple, and then he's going to do a divine smite on this guy.
All right, let's see what that
In addition to his melee attack, he's got to hit with a melee attack first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 24 will hit. So you get the 12 damage from the regular hit, right?
Ah, crap. Horrible. Yeah, and then there's a blinding flash that strikes that thing right in the noggin for another 7. So 19 altogether.
Oh,
Nice.
19 altogether. All right, that's a pretty good hit.
And that cost me 1 spell slot.
Okay. Yeah, that you definitely smashed into him. You can tell you've hurt him. He won't be able to take too many more of those types of hits. And all right, so you have either, I'm assuming that was your bonus action, so you either have movement or you're done.
I can't think of anything else I can do at this point.
Okay, boglings are asleep. Kafe's up, top of the round.
All right, double short swords to this guy.
Okay. 10 is a no. 18 should be, yeah, 18's a hit.
All right, 6 piercing.
And this guy has... Yes. A lot of hit points. Okay. So you did 6?
Yep.
Yeah, just barely a scratch. You don't think you hurt him very much. All right. So sleep goes down to 9. Blade song 7. Giant frog will try to eat you again. A 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Slash 1d6 plus 1. All right, so hits you for 6 piercing damage again, and then wraps his tongue around you to grapple you. And then on your turn, you'll have to break your grapple or you'll lose your turn. That's all he's going to do. Shaman is going to attack you with his spear because none of his spells are that great. No, he's going to cast Bless on himself. So let me put a Bless symbol, something that looks like a Bless symbol. Sure. So he has Bless on him. And he's going to... That's his action. He casts the spell. No bonus action. Yeah, okay. The globe pulses again. And Finn is up. So you got to make your roll to break your grapple.
Can I use athletics in that, or does that have to be strength?
I believe it has to be strength. He's wrapped his tongue all the way around you, and you're trying to break free with your strength to do it. It's not like you're dodging it or anything.
I think it's strength or dex. So whatever one's your bet. That ain't it.
No, I was just thinking it would be something like a wrestling.
It's like you jumped further in his mouth.
I'm gonna reach down and grab his heart and pull it out.
All right, yeah. So you were grappled. And he's basically holding you, so you cannot move or do anything. Boglings are sleeping. Coffee's up.
All right. 2 short swords on this guy.
17's good. 15 is not enough.
All right, so 10 from the 17. And then I'm going to use my bonus action for second wind to get hit points back.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. Yeah,
7 back.
Nice. That's a big health bar.
Yeah, I accidentally hit 121. It put it in there.
All right. All right. So sleep is at 8. Blade Song is at 6. Any movement? Oh, you used your bonus action. Come on. There we go. My keyboard keeps falling. Okay. So Giant Frog is up. Now I believe... I think it just takes the damage. He automatically has you and he's crushing you. So I think the bite is just a free bite now. So it's just damage at this point until you break free.
All right.
1d6 plus 1. So he rolls a 7.
God, another one.
Ouch.
And that is the frog. The shaman will try to attack you with his spear. He gets to add a 1d4. Oh, he doesn't need it. 22. Because he's got bless on. So 11 points of piercing damage. To Kafe.
What did he hit with?
22.
I'm going to spend my last spell to reaction that for shield.
Oh, okay. So it clanks off of your shield. All right. That is him. His bless is now at a 9 once he's done this round. Finn, you got to break the hold.
Nice.
Yep. You break free. Your turn.
He is gonna check his spell real quick. He's gonna strike that thing with a smite again.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. So you get a hit and then a smite. So yeah, 21's
Hell
good.
yeah.
So 7 for the regular hit. And then what's the smite damage?
17.
There we go.
Oh yeah. So takes him out. Describe how it happens.
He raises his hand. That hammer lights up again, nice bright golden yellow, and drives it right through his skull into the ground.
Yeah, it is crushed.
And I wanted to check and see if I could cast Lay on Hands as a
Yeah, you have
reaction.
to check the speed of it. Well, you've used, I think smite is your bonus action. So you have movement. Yeah, you probably don't have another bonus action. You probably have movement and reaction.
All right.
Left. So, but you still can move. He croaked.
move to there.
Okay. As you're running by there on that pedestal, you see a book is opened up on the top of this stone pedestal.
Okay.
The globe is still pulsing. Okay. And that would be Boglings are sleeping. Kafe, you're up.
All right. Attacking the shaman. $13?
No, miss.
All right.
So missed. 2 short swords fly by. You have movement, or that was already your bonus. So yeah, movement or moving on.
I think the only movement I'm going to do is do that. Turn his back towards Finn.
Okay. Giant frog is dead. Out. Shaman. He's hurt. He sees 2 people. But he's going to fight on. He's going to try to kill you. So he's going to use a spear attack. He rolls a 23.
That's a hit.
And hits you for 12 piercing.
Ow!
That frog is dynamite.
And as his bonus action, he's going to have that spear try to stab you, which has missed both times so far, but it rolls an 18, which I think is a miss.
Barely. Because I don't have my mage armor up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 18. That is his action. So his bless goes down to an 8. Oh, he's got a... no, that would have been on his attack, though. Not his spell. Finn's up.
Okay. Dang it.
I am hurting.
I know. He's going to go to there and do his final smite on this guy from behind.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Right to the rear.
He will not do a giant loud roar, though, right up until just about ready to hit him in the head.
Okay. Yeah, 17 hits.
Oh, that's good damage. Oh my god.
26.
13. Yep, and then the next 13. Oh, he's still standing.
What?
He has to have noticed that, though.
Yeah, he definitely turns to face you. That got his attention.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, so that's... Boglings are asleep. Kafe, you're up. And actually, he loses concentration from that hit on the spear, so it goes away.
Even better.
Can I tell him to yield?
What language do you speak it in?
I'll do it in common.
He doesn't appear to understand you.
Oh, that's a pity. He must be a heathen. Down he goes.
So, Kafe's up.
To the back. Double attack.
Yeah, 25's good. 18's good. 2 hits. Ooh,
Oh.
this might be it. Yes, it's enough to do him. How does he die?
He got tag team. So as he's whirling around to face Finn, I hamstring him, and then as he's falling back, I just come over and straight through the chest.
Awesome. He is dead. And when he dies, you notice the pulsing on this flashes 3 or 4 more times as you turn. And then this sphere breaks apart.
Oh no.
And what you see under the sphere is this giant elk that has a slight ethereal look to him. Giant glowing rack for horns and antlers. And go ahead.
Can I detect?
Yeah. No, you don't detect any undead or celestial or what was the other ones? Infernal. Something else.
I'm rolling back to it here real quick.
Yeah, it's none of those though. And you notice that it the first thing it does is it smashes this rock pedestal with its hooves. And then it walks over to this one and crushes it. It seems to be ignoring you two completely so far. And then it gets to this last one. So what are you guys doing?
I'm not messing with that. That looks
Can we? I mean,
that looks nature based.
I was gonna say yeah, but can we tell if it was an entrapment spell or if this thing is just rampaging in general? I mean, was it being held against its will? I guess.
Kafe might be able to make an Arcana check to tell that possibly. I'd let him roll for that. He's a wizard.
So it's not a holy magic of any sort.
Yeah, you think the spell possibly could have been a binding spell, like they were binding it somehow.
Oh, good.
Restraining it or doing something.
So I guess Kafe will.
And then it crushes this rock, and the book that was on this falls to the ground.
Can I get a round or two here?
Yeah.
All right, because I'm gonna give Kafe 7 health from my lay on hands.
Thank you.
And I'll take 6.
Yep, go ahead. It stands over the book and just kind of looks at you and just kind of waits to see what you're doing.
I'm going to bow and take a knee with palms out. No weapons.
Ooh, hold on. I will use my channel divinity ability for Oath of the Ancients and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. What do you say?
Hail, great beast. I think we may have freed you.
And yeah, it has a very ethereal, majestic voice that you hear in your head. Very powerful, very gravelly, very deep. And he says, "This guardian thanks you for freeing me." And he kind of looks at this book and looks at you, and he says, "This book should be destroyed."
I pick it up. I won't read it. I know the Darkhold when I see it.
Yeah.
And I bag it and I say it will be done.
And yeah, he says, "I am the guardian of these woods, and you have saved them from this evil." And that the book was meant to drain all of my power and to turn all of this land into marshland. It is imperative that that book does not fall into anybody's hands again. And then with that, and he is giant. He's like bus size big. He bounds off like a lightning bolt back into the woods.
All right. And the other 3 goblins or boglins on the ground still
They're sleeping, and they probably have just another few seconds of sleep.
Okay.
What do we do with those?
Punch them like weebles when they stand up. I don't want to kill them, outright.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him either. Let's drag the shaman's body over to like right in front of him and be standing on the other side of the shaman. So that the minute they wake up, we can point to like, hey, your leader's dead. You should take off.
Yeah. Okay. So they wake up and they see that, and they don't speak your language, but they are definitely getting what you're laying down.
I use my persuasion and shake that goblin body a little bit and point at him. Point back at the dead goblin.
Yeah.
And make the running motion.
Yeah. They take off running and they head west. So they head to the west, and then they disappear.
So I'm going to assume that the guardian we saved can take care of those fools. I say we take this body back to the townsfolk to show them what was actually happening. That it actually indeed was something.
Yeah. We'll do a wrap up here because I've got to get ready for my next game. But
cool.
Yeah, so you bring him back, and what you've been able to deduce was, these creatures had found this book. They wanted to turn this place into a marshland, and they had trapped this guardian protector of the woods, which isn't really a deer, an elk. It just takes that form, but it's kind of like a fey spirit, or not like an undead spirit, but like a fey creature, and it protects the woods typically. The frog is what they were using to steal cattle and pigs to feed themselves while they were out here trying to set the trap, and it took them a while before they could trap this thing, is what you've kind of gathered. And the wounds were from the tongue of the frog being wrapped around.
Oh yeah.
Ah, cool.
So
I'm gonna give that book to Kafe Black so that you can study it at least. And I mean, he's more of a spellcaster than I am, so you should at least turn that into the Emerald Enclave before it's destroyed.
Indeed.
Let them dispose of it.
Yeah, so Theoden thanks you, and he says he'll send a letter ahead to his mother, thanking her for sending you and letting her know, what had happened, and then the town was pretty happy, and you guys kind of travel on. You do decide that you've kind of spent some time here that you felt, and you want to kind of continue your mission. So you end up going down to Daggerford first because you have this book. And you don't think that just having this walking around is a good idea. So you kind of head to Daggerford. You maybe stop at a couple of more towns on the way. You ask some more questions. You don't really get any more giant information yet. You get to Daggerford. You find your contact in Daggerford. Are you going to hand over the book?
Yeah.
Okay, so they take the book, and they're going to go ahead and take care of that. He mentions that... some of the agents have reported back, and they've not been really hearing anything, so they're going to start sending people further out, and you guys are free to continue on your mission or do what you want. And this frees you up now for you to go. You ask where Nightstone is, Finn, because you're like, well, we have time now. We can go see what Teagrey is up to. And he gives you directions that Nightstone is back north of where you guys are. So you guys travel back north to go to Nightstone, and you arrive at Nightstone on the evening that the group had left. So you guys are getting into Nightstone. It is dark, and you see the normal stuff that you saw there. You see the mercenaries that are camped outside. You see all the crushed stuff, and you end up just kind of hunkering down there. And then the group is in the caves while you guys are sleeping at the keep, or not the keep, but at the town.
Cool.
And then we'll see what they do on Monday, and you guys will already be there in town.
Nice.
All right.
Experience points. So you guys are 3rd level, so you should have 900 base, and that's what the group is at. Where'd it go? I had it written down.
We thought you was a toad.
That was cool. I thought for sure when that thing came out, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's
death by
weird.
elk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing. I gotcha. All right, so you got you each would have gotten 275 for the bandit encounter, but there's also 275 plus another 100 for say no passengers died. So 375 apiece.
And we have contacts
that.
and try more.
Yeah. And then for the boglings and the giant frog, that comes out to 600. So that's 300 apiece for that. For the actual taking care of them. And for freeing the Guardian's Fae in time before it was consumed, also gave you another 300 apiece. So so that should put you at a 975 total, right?
Yep, and then that adds to our 900 starting.
Yeah, and I believe that's going to put you right in line with the other group, if I did all my math right. Yeah, it was weird. I thought
So we're sitting at 1875.
I think so. Yeah, 975
All right.
plus 900. Unfortunately, no monetary values, so you guys didn't get any more gold. But you had the 100 gold that you still have.
Yeah, we're still rocking a big purse.
That shaman had a magic tome that would raise the water of an entire land, and
Yeah,
No-
it would have
no other loot?
turned all of this into a marshland.
I'm just saying, not even a +1 dagger.
No, he had magical spears that he could summon.
He probably had a magic skull cap that I crushed in the middle of that fight.
Right. It's in the belly of the frog. So, all right. Yeah, that wraps us up. And as a
Sweet.
mini adventure puts us where we need to be, I think.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. All right. So I've got 2 minutes until my next session.
Right. Bathroom break. Right back
Bathroom
down.
break, yeah. So I'm going to stop this stream and recording for those that are watching. Stay tuned, though, because it's going to start right back up for the Lost Mines of Phandelver. So I shall be right back.